Always better with garlic.
You're better with garlic. And now we're recording. What's up, guys? It's TERATH'S HUNT, back to back, when it was supposed to be ADS, back to back. Why? Because Lucy got a new job. Congrats, Lucy. But also, fuck you, dude. Why can't we play TERATH'S HUNT?
The world hates ADS. We can play TERATH'S HUNT.
Oh yeah, we can. Why can't we? Why can't we play ADS? What's the deal, boss? Can you explain that to me? No, you can't. But we can have a fantabulous time here. And you know what? It's also worth pointing out that as we enter into this session of TERATH'S HUNT, while it wasn't originally planned to be today, we did end on quite the cliffhanger. So it kind of works, right? It kind of does the...
It's almost like we thought of everything.
Kind of does the
Maybe
job.
somebody arranged Luciferius to get a new job this week.
Maybe. Possible. So...
Holy shit.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that little sound. So we are going to get ready to return to our session. The previous session included level up ceremonies for some, but not all of the party. Technically, counting Leoza as part of the party, and I guess counting Eric as part of the party, that does mean that half the party leveled up, and the other half did not. So it'll be interesting to see what people end up taking away from that. However, as we are getting ready to jump in to this session, the session summary was very short from Shambler this time. It was just time to fuck up this troll, basically. But we did have some interesting revelations about Bone Moor and the nature of it. Of course, there was also the revelations about the maiden of the sort of elven ancestral maiden that was beside herself when she found that her husband's remains had been stolen and accused the drow, or drogari as they're called here, of doing so. So I hope you guys are ready, because you did end up finding a drow upon the end of the campaign, at the end of that little mission. Here we are as a result of that. And you know what that means.
Drogari.
I believe I left off with a fully crafted spider net, if I'm not mistaken.
You did have a fully crafted spider net. That is correct.
I realize that should be web net, but spider net sounds ultimately more terrifying.
A net of spiders. That is true. That is true. So this is essentially, like the just to remind everybody, as you confronted the troll, as well as the orc presences in the other room, and of course the Drogari, the main primary sort of emotion, if you will, upon their face seemed to be something along the lines of very grim sort of feeling. It was like, this is now this uncouth work must be done. They're not pleased with the situation per se. That's a vague. That's essentially what they were. What you could tell. However, they do still seem to be quite dead set on bopping. So the question becomes, what do we do with that information? So it seems like weapons are drawn, and so I think
initiative.
I think that's we're jumping right in.
Nathaniel will say this before shit flies. I will give. I became Narath for some reason.
Dude,
you all will have one chance to surrender. We have nothing against greenskins in of themselves, but the drow must die.
Why did I get a nat one?
Holy shit.
We're starting off early.
Holy
Dude, we got two
That's
nat ones for
3.
initiative. We have 2 nat ones for initiative.
Wow.
Tyver got a terrible roll. Skidmore got a terrible roll.
my
Zazzle
God.
got a 5. Oh,
my
baby.
God.
Eric and
well.
Leoza will have to carry. Good luck, fellas.
Please tell me the troll was
Hopefully
going
they
first.
don't just all go after one guy at once. And
Dude,
kill
the
him.
hobgoblin got a 22.
Despite being
Buddy.
on the fucking ground, by the way.
Buddy. The hobgoblin got a 22.
The guy who can't do anything.
Was it Tiber to bring the
The-
hobgoblin forward? I actually forgot.
The enemy behind our ranks, yeah.
the
The actual backstabber. Yes. Yes.
Don't untie the hobgoblin. It's going to kill Eric.
At this point, you know, it's like
I
surprised
don't know
he
if
has
he'll be
working
alive.
limbs. How tied he is for so long.
Yeah, he'll be quite sore later, that's for sure. All right. Well, listen, this is some shit that you find yourselves in already, and I
Dude. When does Shagrath allow me to reroll my initiative?
when you become a rogue.
Yeah.
Garlic, why?
All right. Well, boys,
I've got 2 nat ones back to back. That's a tall chance.
you know what time it is.
I rolled a natural 19 on my check, so the universe is with us.
It has a funny way of showing it. Is this one of those have faith moments?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh my. Oh my god. Oh.
I'll see you later, Eric.
Let's see.
He had to use his action to do it, so.
That's pretty good for a stealth roll. That's pretty
Is he
good.
fucking, hiding behind Eric?
No, he's trying to do it quietly so nobody knows. That's. I don't know whose passive perception is big enough. I mean, listen, Zazzle's gonna know, so he can kind of call it out. Same for Akaxi, but you know, he's trying to be quiet.
I have super dark vision, so
I fucking hate you.
that's no one's fault. It's your fault, if anything.
Already.
Why'd you leave him back there?
I have tremor sense. I can feel him moving away even if I'm not looking at him.
You can, but you're
Buddy,
too far
your-
for an attack.
Your tremor sense might be too busy sensing the troll in front of you as it stomps around.
Let's see. Leoza's passive perception's pretty bad, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, and Eric's is too. Jeez. Well, he's gonna be able to slink back. Suddenly, Zazzle, you'll see the hobgoblin break free of his ties and immediately dart away. You have an opportunity to maybe try bopping him along on the head with your staff there, if you feel like it. But it is an attack of opportunity, therefore it will be with disadvantage if you choose to do it.
Doesn't he get advantage if he's prone, so it's a normal attack?
He's not prone.
He's not prone anymore.
Yeah.
You goober.
Oh, he just got up.
He just
okay.
rolled
Yeah.
to get up. Yeah. You know what? I'm not gonna attack him.
All right.
It's disadvantage, so I'm gonna miss anyway. And also, my melee attack sucks.
And maybe you
And
want your
I'm
reaction for
hoping-
something else.
Yeah, and I'm hoping the
Maybe-
hobgoblin just leaves instead.
Yeah, maybe he'll
instead of
just,
tries to
he'll
kill
just
anybody.
not try and kill anyone.
That would
Maybe his
definitely
brain will
be
work.
better.
On one hand, Nathaniel would want to kill him for cowardice. On the other, Nathaniel would want to have him not stab us in the back.
On the third hand, Nathaniel wants to deal with the bigger threat first.
Well, a knife in the back is usually the biggest threat. Uh-oh.
After
Yeah.
taking a moment to survey his surroundings, the hobgoblin, slinking back towards the shadows, moves over to you, Akaxi, and while trying to whisper, and not really succeeding very well, his hoarse voice hollers, "Do you have a weapon?"
Oh, he's gonna fight with us?
Well, he did say he hates the drow, I'm pretty sure, so.
True.
And we didn't kill him. We just kept him tied up forever.
Can Akaxi respond?
Well, quickly. Not enough for a back and forth, probably.
Put up one finger if you want a crossbow, 2 fingers if you want a dagger.
The hobgoblin holds up one finger with one hand and 2 fingers with the other.
What the fuck? A man of reason. The Coxie will drop both.
Was that a hand crossbow?
Light crossbow.
A light crossbow. And you said a dagger, right?
Yes, 1 dagger.
Joke's on him. He didn't drop any bolts.
He has some on his person, wink wonk. Let's see. All right. You would expect the troll to be the first thing to charge your way, but bursting past her comes a roaring orc of brown mottled skin. He seems absolutely beside himself, yet he bears no weapons immediately visible. Instead, his hands conclude in absolute maces of a pair of iron knuckles, and he's charging right at you, Tiber.
See you later. That guy's got advantage.
Ooh. Let's see it.
That's going to be 4 bludgeoning damage to you, and to your astounding surprise, the force with which this orc smacks into you is enough to push you both back as if he's got you in a sort of tackle and forcing you back. The rest of the party, eyes wide, as Tiber, this man of stone, is forced backwards, even as enough to displace Eric 10 feet. The roaring orc seems absolutely beside himself, but not necessarily with anger. It's almost like the vigor of success, of victory is upon him, and he snarls towards Nathaniel as his turn comes to an end.
All right, Elf. Do your worst.
Something swirls beneath the area where Tiber has been pushed back to. Something that threatens to spread out from beneath the man of stone, but it is clearly not of his doing. Nathaniel perhaps will be looking towards the Drogari as he whisks his hand in a very telltale sign. A mystic, this elf thing is, and darkness blooms, snuffing out the sense of sight that you all rely on. Now, it is anybody's guess as to what happens beyond the veil.
Interesting.
It's a classic.
These orcs are very tactically prepared.
It's the Drogari that's telling him what to do.
Sort of bumbling around, you'll all hear the sound of steel clanking, and Tiber may feel Eric brushing up against him, but despite it, Eric had his move planned. As soon as he was pushed backwards, a great morning star will be swung, and then I'll quickly review the rules as written about this sphere of dark.
He just has disadvantage on the attack.
That's what
he can't see.
Yeah, figured. It somewhat predictably will be going wide.
Wait, but he has advantage? No, he doesn't. Never mind, he's not flanking. Fuck.
Can't see enough to flank.
That would have been
So how
good,
does disadvantage work if you're in darkness and we are working with attacks of opportunity being disadvantaged already?
You get double disadvantage.
Traditionally, the disadvantage doesn't stack. You
Right.
just still have disadvantage, but Renegade might roll something else.
I think I'm just gonna stick with. I mean, first of all, Foundry doesn't let you roll with double disadvantage, so it would be kind of complicated to do from a use case standpoint. But also, yeah, I don't think stacking advantage or stacking disadvantage is all that great. I think it's probably more interesting for advantage to not stack, because then you have like diminishing returns on things, and it makes you build your character in different ways or approach combat different ways. As for disadvantage, I think we just say it's the same. There's no difference. Maybe I'll
I mean, you could always give it
reconsider.
a minus, like, blank amount.
Right,
like
yeah.
-3 or something.
Right, like for every, maybe it's like their prof bonus is actually subtracted or something. In addition.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah. Although it kind of punishes people that are more proficient if that's the case, but maybe that's like, I don't know, that might still be fun.
Or
Get
you
blindsided,
lose
idiots.
your proficiency bonus if you had one.
Right.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, and I guess that if you don't have one, if you're not proficient with the attack, then your proficiency bonus is subtracted. That would probably be how it is.
There we go.
Yeah,
That works.
we'll try and
All right,
remember that.
Leosa, please have more of a brain and leave the darkness.
All right. Leosa channels magics behind you, an incantation emanating from her lips. Powerful blue light seems to emit, shining a faint light in this vast darkness and providing a temporary reprieve from its woes.
What did she cast?
She casted light.
Oh, that's consumed by the magical darkness, bro.
It says non-magical light can't illuminate it, but it's obviously magical light.
She's got overpowered light because she was blessed by the lady.
Non-magical light can't illuminate it. Oh, I see. If it's a light spell of second level or lower. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess, yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Well, retcon that.
Yeah, retcons. The NPC.
Leosa takes steps outside of the sphere of darkness, and at least Takaxi and the hobgoblin will see missiles fly. The sound of them will pierce the darkness, and it certainly seems like there's I have to do... Wait, what is this? I have to do 2 more rolls, it looks like. There are many a sound of magic and the hissing of impact, and perhaps a very luxurious sound to the ears of those hunting the Drogari, as you swear that was not an orc screaming in agony.
That was some good damage.
Sure was.
Level 2 Leosa is a monster.
No sooner does the magic make its mark than the sphere of darkness fizzles out suddenly and light begins to pour through once again. See? Leosa did it, just in a different way than we thought, that's all. The she-troll steps forth, lumbering towards Nathaniel.
Oh, baby.
With a
Death
grim
bites you
expression, with a grim expression, she takes one long look upon you, raising a claw that you know is going to hurt.
Oh. Oh my god, that's 1 health.
Oh, baby.
And you guys wanted to fight the troll. What's wrong with you people?
Okay, that just means I get to use Destiny's Gift next time.
Yeah, but what if she
I
rolled
still
2
do want to
ones,
fight
dude?
Yeah, what if?
Oh god.
The she-troll has an expression as if to say, I'm sorry it has to be like this. Bursting from the storeroom, Skinmore belts out a, No, no, she-mother, don't do that. These are friends. The she-troll is unamused.
That's pretty decent, honestly, for a guy who gets a -2.
Dashing further forward, it seems as if Skidmore is hell-bent on doing something to that strange blood crystal totem. All right, Tiber, it's your turn.
Tiber looking, first of all, a little pissed off that he was pushed back, but now also pissed off that his friends are being hurt, is going to look at the orb and say, "All right, buddy, you had this coming a long time ago. He'll first slam his glaive onto the ground, summoning that energy that wraps around his body, rejuvenating him.
Yeah.
And then he will take the glaive and attempt to strike down the orc. Oof.
The orc looks upon you, Tiber, with an expression of intrigue, as if not entirely certain that you are able to make good on your words. Or maybe he just doesn't know what your words mean. But either way, he seems to respond with an as your key ripples over your body. And then when you bring your glaive down upon him, it awkwardly is stopped by the iron helm of this iron head.
Well, that's a little impressive, I guess.
Taking strident strides into the fray, this orc surveys the battlefield. He's a little bit better armed and armored than the other one. Looks like he might even be a bit bulkier, but you somehow assume that this guy isn't quite as strong of a slugger as the Iron Head. This orc stows his greatsword just for a moment and rips out his heavy crossbow. Taking aim at Skinmore.
Rude.
Little buddy, can you dodge?
Oh my!
Skidmore.
Oh,
Skidmore, my
well.
boy.
oh!
You okay?
Skidmore
might die.
Skidmore takes a penetrating shot to the chest, and blood spews out of him from both the entry wound and the exit wound. The bolt still stuck firmly in, but protruding from the other side as he yelps. Skidmore! I never feel like this before. looks like he's about ready to collapse, but he barely stands. The orc grunts, satisfied, and moves to stow his crossbow. There's movement from the other side of the door. Another orc, this time with a longbow, looking to scope out a good shot. Odds are not with him, but even still, he takes aim. And the arrow sails above Tiber's head. No chance of hitting. With a curse, the orc slinks back out of view. Zazzle, it is your turn.
Okay.
And remember that you can direct Hunter at any point during your turn as a free action.
What should I do? I think I want to cast Entangle. And I think I want to cast it right here.
Okay.
Based. I don't even care. The troll is based now. Everyone's gets advantaged against it.
Yeah, the troll
That's right.
seems to be immediately befouled by your grasping vines, your magic rooting nature into this cavernous realm. Here in the Tenebral, bright green vegetation such as this has probably not been seen in some time. And yet, it sprouts to take over the troll's abilities of movement, binding it, perhaps making it an even better target. Just barely breaking free, however, is the orc with a greatsword, still ready to dive into combat.
Okay. And then I'm going to probably follow up with Hunter is going to attack this guy right here. Let me see. I think I can control Hunter directly, right?
Yep, you should have it.
Okay.
All right, that hits.
Nice. All the damage.
All right, for 5 slashing damage there. The orc lets out a roar and seems to turn its attention to Hunter for a moment, which will let Nathaniel have flank.
Nice. And then I don't think I can really do anything else, so that's probably about it.
Yeah, did you have any spells that count as
Bonus action?
Yeah. I don't believe
I don't
so.
think so. Yeah.
I'm glad that you ended up taking Goodberry, though. That's really funny after. Like, yeah, no, this was given to me by the Etten, I swear. Just keep making them.
Keep making more of them.
mean,
Well,
we still
I'd
have
forgotten
some Goodberry.
Goodberry was good, so yeah, I think I have 3 of them, but
They're
I
forgetting
can't-
people up.
yeah, I mean, eating them myself, I'm full health, so that would be dumb. So
Like a month later, how many berries that didn't give you?
Assuming
Alright.
any of us live to see the week.
so that's gonna be the end of my turn.
All right, Nathaniel,
Alright.
you're up, and then it's Acoxy after.
Staggered by the troll, Nathaniel is undaunted as the restraints leap up around her, and he turns his attention to the orc that dare assault his brother in arms. He draws a short sword, and with lightning speed,
Oh shit!
slashes, following quickly with a dagger. Dagger does not hit.
You get advantage.
Oh, I do. That is true.
Yeah.
That's the
That's
damage
the-
roll. You
that's
gotta
the
see if
damage
you
roll.
hit. Wait, hold on.
Cool.
Okay, you hit.
Hey.
Okay, you do hit.
Keep it
Roars of the orc as you slice it with several weapons.
And then that gives me 2 momentum, which I do believe gives me anything. Using items a free action. Okay. And then, so he slashes with a dagger. And then with a clean motion, looses a bag of caltrops to further obstruct the enemy's path. How far can I throw these? Does it say?
It should have a range on it as a weapon, I think. I guess not.
All right, it's a small bag. Can we just say it's like 30 feet or something?
Yeah.
Like a dagger.
Right. Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
So
Dagger's 20 feet, so
Fine. All right, fine.
I think that's fine.
That's about.
If you're trying to be precise, anyway, right?
There we go.
So
We have some
fucking
caltrops in.
massive caltrops.
Yeah, I don't know why they were so big this time, but that's alright.
Yeah, I don't know either. But yeah, I got 2 momentum at least, so. That'll be Nathaniel's turn.
It's gonna stand there in case the troll attacks, and it's scary. Alright, Coxie, you've seen it
He
all
has
unfold.
disadvantage.
After dropping his weapons, he'll look to the hobgoblin and say,
If you really intend on helping, I hope you shoot that troll right in its stupid big mouth.
and without waiting for a response, he'll move his 20 climbing feet. And then his... What, he has 15 walking speed, so I can move 2 squares? No, 1 square. Move 1 extra square.
Well,
to get a
you're on the
clear
ceiling still, I think. So.
Yeah, you can use your climbing speed, or your walking speed as climbing speed. It's just halved as difficult terrain.
Right.
Yeah. So I can move 1 extra square. And I'm within range of this Drogari that is deep. And he will take aim with his Ray of Frost. I get +2 from the extra 20 feet of height, I believe.
I can't remember if it was.
I think you
Plus
said it was
one per
+1
10?
for... Yeah, +1 per 10, I
That's
believe
a
is what he
lot, I
said.
guess. Yeah. All right, we'll do it. Yeah, that's definitely going to hit.
Max damage.
There we go. I fixed it. Why is this one here? What the fuck?
The beleaguered Drogari looks up at them with wide eyes as the magic arcs through the air, and with a very, very close flick of his wrist and small utterance in a language you do not understand,
Lame.
the Drogari seems to short-circuit the magic.
Now he's low though. If he had to counterspell cantrip,
Not the best situation for him, right?
Yeah, especially because I... Actually, I don't think that's how it works. But whatever.
Assassinate the leader.
How far do you think I can throw my web?
It's probably like 20 feet with proficiency, 60 feet without.
I throw it at this guy?
Yeah.
Since he didn't get affected by the grass.
Yeah. Is there like you could probably just use the net item. I'll put that on your inventory. I think.
Thanks.
Yeah. We'll just we know it's a spider.
Oh, I don't think I'm proficient in it, so maybe add 2 to the roll.
Yeah, because
Like the net specifically. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll add 2 to the roll.
That's an interesting sound effect.
That is an interesting sound effect. Oh, an extra 2 because of the height, so it's 14.
So it just barely
Just
seems
barely.
to confuse this
Wow.
guy. Just yeah, without the height advantage, he would have been a Ubar. But the orc is absolutely webbed. He's just thrashing around in it. The silk is sticking to all the spots that he doesn't want it to. And he looks up at you and goes, "Roar!" Which you suppose is something in his language.
Wow. That sounds worse than when I chitter to these guys.
Arr.
That hobgoblin.
Got
This
him.
is a moment of truth.
If all eyes could be upon the hobgoblin, they would be, as he seems to start darting and weaving. He seems to be moving on a collision course with the most profound enemy on the field as of now. You can see the tension in Eric's arms as he grips his sword tightly, his Morningstar rather tightly, but does not take a swing at the hobgoblin. And as the hobgoblin passes by, does Nathaniel take a swing?
Nathaniel does not.
The hobgoblin then does a flurry of movement. A dagger is thrust into the troll.
Damn.
Then, as it faster than should be possible, a crossbow, point blank. Oop, that was supposed to be with advantage.
There should be a disadvantage if it's point blank.
It's... You'll see.
Holy shit, Max, dude.
And then, ripping the dagger from the troll, you see him fling it from afar, where it, by audio, it seems to clatter to the ground, but you hear a rather disgruntled orc on the other side of the wall. There's a little grimace on the hobgoblin's face, but there's an undeniable momentum to the way that he moves.
Dude, he's so much better.
What do you mean? I hit both my attacks.
What is he mad for?
The orc that you have bloodied so heavily turns to you, Nathaniel. And while he seems to want to charge you down, he's already right there. So he rather simply takes a swing at you.
Oh my.
I couldn't even block that with the fate, even if I wanted.
See you
And
later,
that's
bud.
all my health. I'm down.
A bludgeoning
Damn.
strike from the orc as he roars in agony and glory mixed together. And Nathaniel goes down.
Dude, this Nathaniel guy goes down a lot.
It does.
Is this guy even level 2?
The orc? No.
I just go into the thick of it.
Well, fresh off of this victory, the orc will look to you, Tiber, as if you were his first choice. And he'll... But you don't know what that means.
Imagine counterspelling with fucking cantrip. I couldn't think of the word.
Yeah, that guy had some... Yeah, he hit you for a flat, just walked right up and point blank 23 to you. That's pretty
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah,
wild, honestly.
That orc fucking Mike Tyson you.
Dude, this orc is legit owning everybody. He annihilated
He's just
Tiber.
Gigaorg, like
He's annihilated Nathaniel.
He pushed Tiber back, but it wasn't that much damage. He
To be
just
fair-
to him point
to be
blank
fair,
Nathaniel
fucking
after the troll got him.
did most of the work.
Yeah.
23 damage.
I still had
Or 9
6 health
damage.
left. If he rolled, let me see, what's his modifier? He had to roll max damage to get me down.
Why did you? Because you only had 6 health, and he has a 1d6 plus 3.
Oh yeah, that's true. Never mind. But he rolled max.
Yeah, you only had to roll half to get you
Yeah.
down.
Fair enough.
So there was like a 50% chance he was downing you that turn.
Pretty deadly.
Can't believe you lost it, Quincy.
The
Alright, what do
Drogari
you guys-
stands back into view, practically limping into the sight of everyone who happens to be looking through the door. Then, just like that, another spell slung.
Uh-oh.
Who fucking fireballs us?
Thick, putrid
No, I got rid of that
green
spell slot.
thick, putrid green projectiles start to fling out from his hands and aiming directly at you, Tiber. As they soar through the air, they coalesce into one pustulant blob. That's going to be 7 poison, or is it poison damage? It says acid arrow, so I guess it would
acid.
be acid damage.
That's a pretty epic sound effect, I gotta be honest. I really feel like that guy just got hit with an acid arrow.
Yeah? Did it sound like a fucking gunshot to you?
Yeah, but you don't know what he's shooting it out of. Maybe he finished Blink's gun.
A gun that fires an arrow.
And then, refusing to stand in one place for too long, the elf walks away towards the other side of the room, limping as best he can to safety. Distraught at the sign of what is to come, Eric fumbles his shield to the ground and wrestles with one hand, looking for something important. Then, kneeling down beside, throwing his guard to the wind for a moment and kneeling down, he seems to pour something into Nathaniel's agape mouth, muttering to himself as he does so. Come on, man. This is my last one.
Dude, that's 3.
You got 3, dude.
With a sudden jolt, Nathaniel is up and he says,
I'll make it count.
Yeah, that troll is gonna eviscerate you, buddy.
"She has disadvantage."
If you're
Plus
lucky,
the
that the troll will attack the hobgoblin.
I've still dealt the most damage to that work.
That's gonna matter when you're dead.
Yes, it will. You can all avenge me.
We'll carve
Yeah,
it on your
21
headstone.
So, Balefal, can you tell me, or anybody who knows, Entangle does nothing for spell attacks, or is every attack advantage on a restrained unit?
I think it's anything with an attack roll. Like my spell attack, like
Yeah, I would guess that's-
my Ray of Frost would have had advantage because I have to actually aim it, but anything else wouldn't because it's a save.
Okay, so saving throws are different. All right,
Yeah.
that's good. Because Leoza is going to cast Chill Touch.
Holy shit, she needed it too.
While it only seems
Leo's
to
a
deal
big
minimal
actor.
damage, the troll seems to have a panic-stricken look about her, as if something important has just been deprived. Leoza has a
Oh,
tight-lipped expression and says, "We'll need to finish her."
They also have disadvantage specifically and only on dexterity saving throws, but not other saving throws. When restrained.
That's good to know.
With
It
a
makes sense. They have a hard time moving.
With a somewhat panicked roll, the troll seems to thrash about for a moment. As I recall, you can try to break free from this with a strength check. Is that right, Bill?
I think it's a strength saving throw.
Yeah, strength saving throw, they can get out.
Oh,
of course.
Mm-hmm.
see
It
you
does
later.
take her turn, though, right?
Yeah, she has to use her action to break that out.
Yep.
With
And it's
a
still difficult terrain to get out.
with a roar, more of fright than of anger, it seems. The troll rips herself out of this bondage, grabs the orc, and hurls it at the direction of Leoza.
Wow. Wait, as a bonus action?
Throw an item.
Yeah, when you're large, you get
Wow.
that treatment. Thrown item.
Like how the orc took 4 damage.
Yeah, the orc took 4 damage because he smashed into the fucking floor and
Oh, so he
struggled to get himself back up.
Jesus Christ.
Could it be a strength for her though to take him out of the thorn since they'll actively resist the attack?
He restrained. Oh, he was in the. He's in the net. He doesn't have
Yeah, he's in the
restraint
net,
the other
not
way.
not the thorns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
she just grabbed him and chucked him.
He's still netted. But not
Yeah,
actually-
he's still
he's
webbed.
still netted.
He's just stuck to the ground.
Yeah, he's still restrained. He just it doesn't. He's been. He can't get up now. But she needed a missile to throw at Leoza.
Dude, Akaxi is very proud of how this marination is going.
What the hell?
Skidmore has this sort of twisted look about him, still bleeding, still reeling from the bolts to the back, and to the that is still protruding yet from his chest. He seems to, rather than draw any weapons or prepare any more civilized manners of attacking, just give in to a feral instinct and
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Skidmore, my
What the
beloved
hell?
little feral demon.
I can't believe he
What?
rolled such
Oh, wow.
bad damage. That's so
Dude,
sad.
How
that's-
did he
literally-
roll? He rolled
rolled
3
one
worse.
on-
He rolled 3 worse, dude.
Dude,
He can only
that's
do
three.
that once a fucking
That's the
day, and he
worst
just gets that
possible
roll.
roll.
That's so sad for him. That's so sad for him.
I mean, it's pretty
It's still
accurate
7
for
damage.
Skidmore.
Yeah, no, it is pretty good. Yeah, but while the orc is,
He goes to bite him, and the top half of his jaw bites the armor, and the bottom half gets the flesh.
yeah, so he doesn't inject much poison. All right, well, just like that, the orc is not doing too hot, but Skidmore's happy to just take a chomp and then limp over to the totem that he intended to go to, it seems. Wiping his bloodied face as he does so. All right, Tybert, it's you. The orc that downed Nathaniel and pushed you back has disrespected your people. But is it even your target? You decide.
Well, first, Tyber's going to look to the troll, and he's going to say, "If you make it out of this, you're making us dinner." And he's going to look back to the orc. And in a similar motion to a previous combat, he's going to spin his glaive and toss it into the air. And as it leaves his hand and glides up, he's going to smile at the orc and he's going to say, I got something to tell you. My hands are bigger than yours. And then he's going to try to punch him right in the head.
Oh shit. The bloodied orc looks upon you with absolute awe in his eyes as you raise your fist. He seems to respect strength like that.
Well, true one.
How do you disarm a fist?
Nah, you can roll advantage. That's cool.
A kind soul.
Cool, cool.
I mean, he's distracted from the glaive spinning. All right, that's a
That was a
contact, doesn't it?
spiritual inspiration by the DM.
Well, he does have inspiration, so it would have been all right.
That was bonus inspiration.
Yeah.
5 points of damage right to the cranium.
He gets one free advantage that I decide when to give him because he didn't level up. That's how it works.
Oh,
Your cranial damage
systemic bias.
sends the orc's eyes into the abyss. Black takes over from his warrior spirit, leaving his body, and it seems as if there's nothing left but warfare.
Oh, shit.
With an absolute roar, he lets one last swing at you go
And it's...
Yeah.
for 9 bludgeoning damage,
Oh my shit.
and in the process, pushing you back one more time before he is impaled by your descending glaive.
At least he's delivering you to the healer.
You know, I was going to bonus action too to do my reconstituting again. I should have done that first.
Fuck yeah, that would have saved your ass.
I would have lived.
Oh shit.
You know what? Can we say that's like we both swing at the same... Oh, no,
Oh
it
yeah.
was-
Well, yeah, you had to knock him knock him off, right? To
Shit. All right, whatever. It's fine.
to
No,
trigger that.
you punch him, the lights go out, he staggers, and then he just whirls around and backhands you, and then you both collapse at the same
Dude,
time.
I love Ironheads. They're literally just pure CT.
he
You think you could kill me?
You can, but fuck you.
What'd he say?
Yeah, listen, they're pretty fucking weird. I'm glad. That's a good invention, I think. The orc finally bursts from the web, having been undone by it for far too long, and rises, looking down at the diminutive Leoza with contempt, and gazing up then at Akaxi with anger. Let me see something. Oh, okay. The orc bursts into some sort of primal fury, a frenzy overtaking its senses. And while it's incapable of immediately swinging, you get the sense that it just became much more dangerous. And then, Akaxi, an arrow starts swinging right for your head.
No, I'm down. See you later.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Wow, that's 3 out of 4.
Dude, can I get my one-time advantage to give that guy disadvantage? Since I didn't
Wait,
choose a level?
don't you have your thing that gives you your thing?
No, I'd never long rested.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just give you that.
Alright. I'm okay with that.
If you're using it now.
Yeah, I kinda have to.
Nathaniel has like 2 HP. Ivor's
God,
down.
Coxie, why did you drop so easy, bro?
Alright. Is it 5 plus? So I have to make a charisma saving throw of 12.
Yes.
I
Okay,
got
you
20.
crit.
Do I get extra health back?
Yeah, you get 2.
Hell yeah.
Double. You crit heal 1 to 2.
I think I should get the use back if I know 20.
I could be
No.
convinced of
That's
that. I'll
actually
think about that.
interesting if you max out.
I'll think about that. As in, I'll wait for the narrative significance of the next
Yeah,
moment. Decide.
Well, I was thinking that if there's like a super epic moment later and I go down, then that's when my level up ceremony happens spiritually, because Shagrath is like, dude, this guy really needs help.
This guy's giving me a lot of silence of himself. My champion.
Yeah. I'm tired of seeing you. Fucking stop.
My champion dies so often. Like, he's proud though. He's like, that's good. He either
Taking
kills
the
or he is
silence-
killed. It's really
taking the silence thing really, really literally.
That's how you know he's putting in the time. You know, he's always dead.
Yeah.
All right, Zazzle, you got a couple homies here that are in need of some assistance.
There's my 2.
Okay. So Zazzle is gonna come over to Tiber as his staff is gonna light up, and he's gonna say, "Tiber, I think we really need you." And he's gonna cast Cure Wounds.
Oh, yeah.
Kill wounds.
Kill wounds.
Kill Wounds. That's right.
Oh shit,
mean,
that's pretty good.
I hit roll. It does not
See it.
Oh, it rolled.
Max roll.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Didn't
you.
roll shit for me.
Oh, he got a 9, so you have 9 health. He got 6.
Hey.
Yeah, 6 plus 3.
That's really good.
Nice.
Oh, Shambler and Balethal both disconnected on my end, so I don't know. What's
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, well, that explains some things, doesn't it?
Wait, what?
Shambler.
Cure Wounds disconnect.
And then I got disconnected from Discord because I changed some settings on my stream. Hi.
What is happening?
Hello.
Why did Zazzle cure the internet?
I don't know, but I just was trying to change the settings of my stream and it crashed Discord and restarted it. I wanted it to not be streaming, 1440p or whatever. Oh no, I changed it from 60 FPS to 30 FPS and then it just fucking died. So
Okay.
I think we still
I
have
connected
everybody
now?
here
I
in
am.
voice, and we
Okay.
have everybody here.
Who's that going?
Shambler.
Shambler turn.
Yes.
Shit then.
So Zazzle has healed Tiber.
Yep. And now Hunter's gonna run over to attack this orc.
All right, you will have advantage.
Awesome. That is what I wanted.
Oh, he didn't read the description.
It's okay.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Hey, does it count if he doesn't get hit?
No, it's
Oh my god, it doesn't count because he didn't get hit. That's so based.
when you are hit, yeah. Because he could have just automatically retaliated once per round, but
That's okay. It's Hunter.
yeah. And
I
he
can
missed.
summon him.
He's
Well-
saved.
You know what? At least Tiber's up.
That's right. You are still helpful, I swear.
Let's see what Nathaniel does.
All right, Nathaniel's gonna
Dude, what if the
throw
hobgoblin just
tag.
I saw the target circle and I really thought
Attack of opportunity.
Okay, that's
Step
good.
away.
4 damage, all right.
lowest possible damage.
Followed by a
base.
hand axe.
Just chucking it at him from a safe distance.
Does he
Alright.
die?
What the troll right next to you?
Nope. He's still standing, but he's definitely frenzied and angry and roaring and mostly in Leoza's face.
So as Nathaniel throws one dagger into the back and shoulder of the orc, of the two shoulders, basically, a hand axe into one shoulder, a dagger
Right.
into the other, he's going to turn dramatically to the troll and say, "You may kill me here. You may kill Tiber, a hobgoblin, even Eric, but we will take your children with you, with us, unless you surrender." You-
That orc didn't even kill him.
Do you get
That's more like-
disadvantage on the intimidation check if you stutter?
You absolutely should.
I would never have advantage ever on any check.
Yeah, that's kind of the point.
That's why we have rolls, so we can, overcome our personal thing with.
Yeah. Besides, nobody here's like. It's not meant to
battered
be.
does this orc looking for?
Wait, what?
How battered is this orc looking?
Oh, he's walking wounded. He's a dead orc walking for sure.
I'll throw a dagger.
No, you won't.
Fuck.
Wait. Oh, not even with the +2.
I added it.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck, bro?
Oh my god! This dagger bounces off
Don't I
his
get
armor.
flanking? Because he's
Real
facing
flank.
Leoza?
Oh yeah. Why didn't you add an advantage?
Well. Jesus! Oh, I didn't have the +2 to the Ray of Frost. Does 13 hit?
No.
Fuck, buddy!
Oh my
What
god!
is my life?
The dagger bouncing off the back of his shoulder. That's because it's already got a dagger in there. You can blame Nathaniel. And then the fucking Ray of Frost, it ends up searing into his armor shoulder pauldron, and he doesn't even feel it.
This orc is aura farming you.
I'm rolling inspiration on my Ray of Frost. I don't care.
Okay,
Oh
good.
my god!
Remember, you add that.
Wow.
You add that. You add that, so it's fine.
You had 3'd.
Oh my god.
All that for 3 damage.
Yeah, I hope
Ego
it's still alive
inspiration.
too.
Yeah, it
Deal
is.
with
This orc is almost collapsing on top of Leoza, but not quite. There's something in the hobgoblin's eyes as he surveys the battlefield and sees something specific catches his attention. When the crossbow fails, he drops it and chucks a dagger.
Who's he throwing it at? Arrow orc.
Then, with a brisk movement, he runs over and gestures towards Nathaniel, clearly asking for a proffered weapon. You get the sense that he's got so much momentum that if you only feed into it, one more will be thrown.
All right. Nathaniel proffers a dagger in one clean throw, with one clean toss.
There's a moment of respect that passes through the eyes of the hobgoblin to you, Nathaniel. And then he jumps atop the troll's outstretched arm, clambers upon it, and chucks a dagger beyond. There's a very much decided, not orcish sound of pain. And then the sound of collapse.
Nice. I think he killed the Dragari for us.
Dude, these guys get fucking 8 attacks a turn.
Well,
I'm
he's
sitting
a,
here missing advantage dagger throws and fucking Ray of Frost. Like, this is so retarded.
he's a weapon master. That's what
don't have cool spells. We have.
Yeah, oh, my spell's so sick, bro. It misses from point blank range. Twice.
Well, you're supposed to have, not cantrips.
You actually get disadvantage on ranged attacks if you fire at point blank.
Well, I was 20 feet in the air. So.
Yeah, it doesn't quite matter there. Having re-equipped his shield, Eric saunters over to strike at the troll from behind. She barely flinches, but each strike seems to fill her with more concern. There's a sort of snarl, a curl of the lip that overtakes Leo's face for a moment, and without even so much as considering the situation, she takes one step past the frenzied, almost dead orc, slicing at him with a dagger. When he parries with the last of his strength, she uses the momentary distraction to utter a fateful, cursed word. Well, doesn't matter. Preserve the debuff. There's a rage about the troll now. Despite the caltrops and the entangle, she steps forward. Now, I need to go see what she has to roll for caltrops. Is that a dexterity roll?
Let me just post a caltrop real quick and I'll just refund myself.
Oh yeah, 15 dexterity saving.
She has disadvantage while in that thing.
No, I think it's...
Or is that only
Charity.
while entangled?
Yeah, only...
Charity
yeah.
for free.
never mind.
Can she be rebound?
I don't think so, but
No,
let me
she
double
That's
check.
a higher level spell.
Yeah.
On a success, it frees itself. Yeah, I guess it's all okay. I don't think
It's
you
only when it's
become
cast.
entangled. Yeah, you don't become entangled when you step into it. It's just difficult terrain, right?
Yep.
Yeah. However, if she steps on these caltrops and gets her movement halved, plus difficult terrain means she's not going anywhere.
Yeah, she can take one more step because she was if 30 feet would have been 15 feet. So difficult terrain. So she would have spent 10 feet to step once, and then 20 feet to step the other, so because of her half movement. So she takes 2 steps. And bellowing out as the caltrops do their work, she does what she can by swinging towards Hunter.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
I believe that means
Hunter,
that
no.
under our rules, Hunter is dispelled, as he's taken just enough damage to be done.
Yeah, I think so.
So he's going to vanish
Rather unfortunate.
like a cork
Oh, I
pot.
can't resurrect Hunter and be like, rise.
That might be a feature later.
That would be pretty cool.
The seemingly half-frenzied, half-dead Gremish is slamming his hand palm open upon the tower of strange blood crystals, and then when his hand won't quite cut open, he looks down at himself and says, "Oh, already bleeding," and then coughs and sputters up enough blood to fill the slot that previously had been occupied by the ring. As he does so, he staggers back, and a very strange sensation sweeps the cavern, sweeps the tomb. The light flickers out in the distance. And
Who did
then
the troll hit?
Hunter.
Hunter.
Oh shit.
and then it was dispelled because it was exactly the amount of health he had.
Right. The blackened wraith you saw once before seems to manifest at the summoning and behest of Skinmore, who lets out a quiet of triumph, you suppose, before collapsing onto his back. All right, Tiber, you have been resurrected, so to speak, risen by Zazzle's magics. What do you do now?
So I'm still prone, though, right?
Does Cure Wounds let you just get up?
No.
I don't think so.
I guess you are, but you can always grab a hold of your weapon on the way up.
So I'll look, my eyes kind of fluttering back open, up to the sound of it, and I'll say, "Thanks, buddy." And I'll kind of lift myself up back to my feet, grab my glaive, do a quick once around, seeing that the work is dead, the other work is occupied, and the troll is making her way across the room. I will then use my remaining movement to charge forward. To be face to face with the troll.
Her panicked state is apparent to you as you approach.
I spend another key point to restore my temporary hit points, and then I look to the troll and I say, "You could have just pretended to be caught up in the vines. Now I gotta fuck you up."
Oh,
24 to
shit.
hit.
That hits.
You good, Tiber?
8 points of slashing damage as I cross her forearm with the glaive.
The first grunt of true pain escapes the troll's lips, but she doesn't seem as preoccupied with you as with Leoza, who she's desperately moving towards with every moment that she can.
You don't have to do this, but if you do, there will be more blood.
Seems Leoza's gambit may have failed as she's left with the last of the orcs on this side of the door. Hefting his greatsword, he swings it at her.
It's gonna be rough.
For 7 slashing damage, Leoza sputters up blood as she staggers back a moment. There's a roar from the orc. But he casts an aspersive look towards Skinmore and saunters past Leoza, seemingly intent on finishing the job he started.
No. We are probably going to survive this by the skin of our teeth.
What is with these guys rolling above a 17 every shot?
Hey, he rolled a 17.
That's an arrow that skips past your guard, Nathaniel, for 6 points of piercing damage, dropping you one more time.
Zazzle, you gotta get me up.
Zazzle knows, I think.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's good that our initiative is together.
I'm just now noticing that it didn't seem to reset your uses of summoning Hunter when you leveled up, so I fixed that. But I also don't remember if that's a
okay.
bonus action. I think that might be an actual act.
I think
You can dismiss him as an action, and I assume that means it would take a whole action to use.
Usually
Yeah.
becoming a druid creature, transforming is a bonus action for druids. I don't know what's up with the spirit druid
No,
variant
that's
or
just
whatever.
your.
That's the
just
Circle
your
of the Moon
Jason
one.
subclass.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just moon druid?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's
Other
why
druids
they're
suck.
seen. That's part of why they're seen as being kind of OP.
No, Jason.
All right. Yeah. I will say it is what it is, but anyways, Azel, it is your turn, so you can decide what you want to do. Do you want to get Nathaniel up right now? Do you think a
I
lizard is
do,
more
but
useful?
I also want to get that orc down.
Right.
'Cause
I will
that orc
put
is
the
gonna
orc
just
down. It's on
keep
death's
killing
door.
people. I guess Nathaniel's turn is right after mine, so it's probably fine to just revive him. Unfortunately, I don't think I have anything for a bonus action, so that'll be it for my turn.
Could always eat a good berry, but you are still full health, which is kind
Yeah.
of miraculous.
I know, I haven't taken any damage, and Hunter survived for a really long time this time.
Yeah.
Until suddenly the troll was like, nah, you don't get to have a dinosaur anymore.
Yeah, the troll was like, I can't fucking do anything because of this stupid caltrop. Fuck you, Dino.
Does this one get me advantage, or this one get me advantage?
What was the first one?
Here?
Well, it's looking towards Skinmore, so I guess here.
Okay. Alright. So, an
But-
arrow hit me. Alright, so knocked to the to one knee. Nathaniel's healed, gets up, and immediately bolts for Leosa. A look of thanks. He misses
yeah.
that bitch.
Oh, that's good.
And
Dude, if he went down again,
I would have fucking lost it.
Advantage
I
because flanking.
I would have
Well,
fucking.
that was my
thrown
last
away
spell
die.
slot, so I can't bring
Yeah,
anyone up
hey.
anymore.
how much movement
Well,
do
that's
you
really
have?
important I don't go down because I'm the last up then. Well, you can bring up people with the berries. You put them in their
That's
mouth.
true, but it's gonna be a lot less effective.
Yeah, they're going to be on death's door. All right, and then with drawing a javelin, and I keep resetting my fucking momentum because of this too.
Yeah.
Does that
All
hit?
right.
Yeah.
That hits.
Does the orc
Good.
die?
The orc is impaled and falls silent.
All right. And then Nathaniel throws a second javelin. Wait, did I only have one?
You
No.
gave one
Yes,
away.
I
I
only
think.
had one.
Yeah.
Oh, I did. I remember now. Let's see. I had that dagger gone. So I have another hand axe. That's what I have, and another dagger. So we'll do a hand axe now, and that doesn't hit, does it?
No.
No. Do I want to use my reaction to move 5 feet and generate 1 momentum to throw a caltrip? Yes. So, this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was here, so that's 20. So I have another 10 feet this way, and then another 5 after that. So Nathaniel's going to move all the way here in a sudden burst of speed. Actually, here. A sudden burst of speed. And he's going to lay down another caltrop in the way of the troll.
You still have all that after spending half to get up.
Ah?
You spend half your movement when you get up from being downed.
Ah, shit.
So I think you're
Then,
stuck.
let's see.
You can.
Okay, I can make it right here.
You have to
Still
move
make
like
it
one
there.
step back. Yeah, basically.
Yeah. So it still works. I'm still out of the sight line. So hallelujah. That's my turn. We kill the orc. we miss the shot on the troll and put more shit in her way so she can keep stubbing her toe on her murder quest.
Okay,
Yeah, she's after
Acoxy.
Leoza for some reason.
Because she keeps stopping her regeneration.
Ah, okay.
Oh, that hits.
That's what she'll
Do
stop
I
doing.
hit? Thank God.
I'm glad you still had daggers to throw.
Yeah, I only have one left.
When in doubt, dagger your way out.
The troll staggers
There's
back
two.
from that dagger, but maybe actually it was just her adjusting her hair.
She's gonna have -10 movement. Step on another one, get -20 movement. And the first move is gonna be difficult terrain.
She could still reach Leoza here as long as she can move twice, which is pretty spooky.
Fuck. Oh, well,
Well, I mean, Leoza
But
goes
she's
first,
still in-
so that's okay.
gotcha.
Leoza can-
So if Leoza runs away, she'll be okay.
Certainly, in theory. Ah. So that is if an intelligence saving.
Intelligence 13.
This troll is a brainiac, I swear.
You were saying.
-2.
You were saying.
Yeah, that troll has a fucking 6 intelligence.
Hey, 7. Be nice.
I think
Alright, there's 4 more damage as the Mind Sliver hits.
Yeah, Mind Sliver did hit because she rolled a 4.
it's only like 3 more intelligence than brother.
Yeah, that's true. I think brother had 3 or 4. Pretty good. Oops. I don't know why I did that. All right. So, seeing the situation, the hobgoblin steps forth, disregarding the vines best he can, and gesturing towards the orc, bellowing in a language that none around here can understand, save for the orc.
And then he disembowels Eric.
Man, we don't know his motivation right now. He might be trying to talk this guy down. Oh, he failed.
Oh, trying is the right word.
I mean, I'm fine leading an orc rebellion here.
But the orc.
You thought he failed.
It's
you
just
guys,
a game of who's more retarded.
you guys weren't so sure that he meant to say what he said, but the other orc seems pretty convinced actually, and takes a few steps backwards and takes a knee.
Some 2 special ed kids fighting over the last star.
Oh wait, he actually doesn't have any more melee weapons. I forgot he threw them all.
They can throw the bolts for the crossbow.
Yeah.
Quick, pick up a caltrip.
7 piercing onto the troll as his last moment, and it does
Yeah.
feel like the troll is starting to wane just a touch. As Eric, strangely, suspiciously, but decidedly, takes his swing towards the troll. And that's 9 bludgeoning. Troll is roaring and weeping, a mixture, desperate to end Leoza's meddling. But Leoza takes some fateful steps backwards. And afflicts the troll once more. There's a sort of death rattle of a roar, a defeated sound escaping the troll's mouth, and looking upon her surroundings, she drops to her knees in apparent surrender. The strange, ghastly spirit seems to be looking at Skidmore wistfully.
Like a healed skin. Kyle.
Yeah. Skidmore's the one who summoned him. Alright. Well, Skidmore's still on the ground and is apparently sleeping, so... Tiber, you're the first up after the trolls surrender.
You know, I actually like you. You're kind of like Bone more. You do what you want because you can. But today is the day that you learn that you can't.
And I'm gonna go for two. I'm gonna go for 2 non-lethal unarmed attacks on the troll.
Alright, I will tell you, Tiber, it doesn't actually look like this will incapacitate the troll per se, but of course you will have advantage given that they have kneeled down. And it does send a message. So feel free to...
Okay. Here's the first one.
Okay, that hits.
That hits. Max damage.
Okay, 7 damage. Alrighty. Oh, no, you're going to need the advantage, I think. Yep, alright, that hits. Oh, never mind. 14 would have hit, too.
What is it like your advantage hitting?
Okay. So that's, what is that? That's 13 damage.
That's right. And she staggers back and looks like she's on the precipice of slipping into an unconscious state, but just not quite there.
I'll call out at the end of my turn.
Don't kill the troll. He is valuable to us. Obviously, these fools want her for some reason.
We just go all taking turns beating her in the head until she passes out.
Yeah.
Well, Zazzle's not doing that. Actually, I don't know what Zazzle should do.
What would Zazzle
guess
do
he's-
in this situation?
I guess he's gonna resummon Hunter since he has nothing else to do.
And Hunter just starts feasting upon the orcs or something.
Yeah.
Now, as I recall, we might have trouble setting it up so that you could do it. Let me know if that's the case.
Yeah, no, it didn't let me pick any space or anything.
Okay.
Oh, there
I
you
plopped them on the ground, so you should have access to them now.
Cool. Yeah, and then that's gonna be it for the turn.
Alright, yeah. Makes sense.
Zazzle's. I mean, unless okay. Well, she already gave up because, like, I'm like
Right.
Zazzle would probably try to talk her down, but she already.
She seems to have dropped to her knees, so...
So I'm not really sure why we're beating.
Well, Tiber wanted to
Okay.
send a message, you know? So now it's Nathaniel's turn to do that if he wants to.
Donning a pair of iron knuckles, Nathaniel strides forward. He says,
If I had chains to bind you, I wouldn't resort to this.
and then he proceeds to beat the living shit out of her.
Well, you got advantage on the attacks. So.
Not non-lethal at all. Just straight.
Non-lethal. Non-lethal.
Non-lethal.
Wow.
Does that knock her out?
She slips. She's slipping, holding on to dear life, but then she falls on a caltrop and takes 1 damage and knocks out.
I had another action. I was going to use the mace.
No, I don't know if that would have been able to be hit non-lethal. Yeah, let me just
yeah.
non-lethally crush your cranium with this Spiked iron ball.
It's the butt of the mace, you know.
Yeah, for like 1 damage. Well, all you needed was 1, so that's fine. Yeah, it close enough. She collapses.
And
All
we
right,
say
so
I just
any
backhand her
lethal
on the
damage
lap.
kills this thing.
Oh no, not party cohesion.
Wait, what? What happened?
Which is-
Kyle wants to kill the troll, probably so he can eat her.
You kill a surrendering enemy, your lunch.
She's technically making death saving throws right now.
She would be, yeah, if she took fatal damage, or I guess any damage. Yeah.
Nathaniel will say,
Speaking of chains, let's find some and bind the other prisoner.
looking to
Oh.
the hobgoblin.
Can-
Nathaniel will
Coxie's eating
say,
the orc.
Perfect.
Any
Can Zan-
objections?
Can Zazzle dispel the entangle now?
Yeah, if you go to your character sheet and then there's the lightning bolt that says effects, you can see that you're concentrating and you can break concentration to end it.
What does Nathaniel
Ah.
say? Any objections?
He's talking to the hobgoblin
yeah, there's an orc that
specifically.
needs to
As a Coxie's eating the orc, he'll stop and say, "Ah, come on, he just helped us. He doesn't need to be chained up."
Not the hobgoblin, you idiot. There's another orc back there. Unless he killed him.
As soon as the
No, come on, I need more
ends-
food than this. I'm already almost done.
What were you saying, Tiber?
You'll have to make do.
As soon as the entangle ends, Tiber is going to bound and rush into the room looking through the Dragari.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, you can eat the dark elf.
Yeah, but he
as you
doesn't know
walk
that.
in, you'll see the Dragari collapsed upon the floor near the tome
If
statue.
somebody offers the Dragari as food, that Coxie will be okay. Until that happens.
So Tiber's looting the Drugari. Is Zazzle securing the other orc?
With what? I don't know. I don't think I
Well,
have
I
anything.
have chains, so I'm just waiting on the hobgoblin to respond to. Do you have any objections to me tying up the friend you just talked down?
He is compliant. The hobgoblin doesn't seem to care what you do with him.
So something invisible. Let's see.
So handing Eric a bunch of rope, Nathaniel says,
Tie his hands back and his legs together.
Eric gives you a nod and sort of casts a suspicious-looking glance at the hobgoblin as he takes the supplies. Oh, did you get interneted?
I got
Tell me this time.
said something about what's his name taking the rope.
Yeah, Eric
And
was
look-
Eric was grabbing your supplies and nodding to you, and was still eyeing the hobgoblin suspiciously.
Looking interneted again.
Ah, shit! He's getting repeatedly interneted, guys.
Somebody feels my
Fix it?
pain.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
About Pronago.
Yeah, you're just occasionally getting owned.
Okay. Well, I think I'm back.
I'm adding 2 daggers to my inventory. One
Oh,
that was in the
orc
orc, and the other that fell to the ground.
Okay.
Nathaniel gathers all his previously thrown weapons.
All right. So, whoa, what is that?
Oh, the torch.
Oh, it's just I'm trying to use a torch.
Ah,
Let me just illuminate the universe.
There you go.
Say we sweep up the caltrops while we're at it.
Since it's dark in this room.
it is. Yeah. Hopefully that illuminated enough for you guys to see things.
How do I get rid of the template I dropped by accident?
I can do it. You go to
Select
the
and press
measurement
delete.
controls, which is the ruler thing, and then you can mouse over it and delete. Hit the delete key.
Oh, okay, I see.
Tiber, Coxie is looking at you and the Drogari while salivating from the mouth.
I can't respond to that until I know what it did.
Right.
Oh, there's an 18 persuasion check waiting for you. Oh, dude, I found a dagger? Hell yeah.
Dude, a +1 dagger.
I know. Now my thrown dagger might actually hit.
So your investigation check was an 18, and you're searching the corpse. The Dragari seems to have been punctured in, by a rather ordinary-looking dagger as the final end to its antics. Through its chain shirt, it's also scarred and marked by powerful magics that seem to have burned and singed through onto the other side, the skin also missing. There's peculiar weaponry afoot. It's a dagger and a longbow, but you note that there's also a potion of healing, uncorked, clearly ready for consumption, and yet this Drogari did not make use of it. For what reason you can only imagine. And then, the most obvious feature of the corpse, a brilliant ruby red necklace. It seems to be far too similar in coloration and crystal type to not be related to your signet ring from the elf progenitor.
Tiber will take everything. And then once he has done the looting, he will look back up to Coxie, and he'll just kind of push the corpse towards him.
Coxie will look at you and then immediately start devouring the Drogari. Dude, I think I should make survival checks every time I eat a creature.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know what the consequences of it is, but I feel like it makes sense.
You're not really sure how to best eat a Drogari, but you can probably just start with the arm.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, I see.
What?
Dude, having dark vision is such a cheat code in this. Buddy, what do you mean?
Yeah. All right. So, what is Zazzle doing since we've sort of tended to everybody else at this point?
Zazzle is probably trying to keep a watch out in case there's any enemies who are actually left around hiding that we just didn't see from before, because obviously it was pretty hard for us to see into this room.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he pulled out the torch.
Right. We'll say Hunter's nose turns up at the Drogari. At the Drogari corpse, I think that would make sense. They're not exactly they probably don't smell delectable, and they probably don't smell terrible. It's just like something about it still is very unsettling to a creature of instinct,
Well, and on top of that, not a lot of meat on the bones,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
You'd probably much prefer eating the orcs.
He would get rabbit starvation if he ate only Drogari.
That's right.
Which is basically what a coxie will feel by the end of eating it. It's like, wow, that really
And
didn't
somehow
do
he'll be
anything.
hungrier by the time he's
Right.
done
It's
than
like
he
it took
expected.
more calories expended to eat than it did to than it gave me to eat it, to consume it.
When everything is just celery to you.
Everything is just what?
When everything is just celery to you.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. You still have the ring on you, Tybert? I think you gave it over to somebody.
No, I gave the ring to Nathaniel during the level up sequence.
Right.
Oh, I think I still have
Oh
it in my
shit, I forgot about
inventory,
that.
though I shouldn't.
Well,
'Cause I
he
definitely
must have given
it
it
for-
to you to afterwards because he doesn't have it in his inventory. So
He
I
probably
think it was
never he probably never had it added to his inventory.
I never got the one ring. Oh shit, am I Boromir now? Oh shit. That doesn't bode well.
avarice. All right, Tiber, I'm going to give you the necklace that you got, and I am going to use the restroom because I think after a big combat like that, it's probably a good time. Be right back.
I'm gonna scrounge grub.
Back from the dead.
Back from the dead.
Their rolls were crazy. That whole fight.
No, that's low level combat for you. I'm no expert, but 17 AC is supposed to be a lot, right? At this level.
Doesn't matter if they just keep rolling 20s.
Yeah. Fuck it. I got that giant fake Reese's thing, but now I want pumpkin pie. I have these really good dark chocolate truffles with sea salt.
Yep. I am you.
Yeah.
You are I. Maybe we add a V and a W. We're just saying random letters, right?
Well, if you put a T in between that B and W, that's 12. That's a dimension thing.
You?
New. Someone on YouTube commented on that RV game we played yesterday, Cullen, that we really look like we are 12, by the way.
I look like we're Carl Weezer.
Yeah. Now we just need Jimmy Neutron.
From the Joey Olympics.
What? Do you?
You? Oh, you.
Dude, what a confusing.
Calorie excess secured. Fat roll increasing.
What did you have, Shambler?
Pumpkin pie and sea salt honey coffee ice cream.
Damn, son. Sounds pretty good. Oh, I forgot to look at
Fucking delicious.
what Recro posted today in Food Channel. Visual pizza.
Yeah, it's potato rusty. But with meat.
That looks pretty good. I would eat that with extreme prejudice. What the fuck is this? Why? Nicholas is such a wild. Why did he say that?
You may also notice from the third photo that I burnt the shit out of my hand.
Oh shit! That's what that. Yeah.
You store shit in your hand?
Not anymore. He burned it. Is it all right now?
It's all burned
Burned
out.
it out.
You purged
It's,
it.
it's giving a thumbs up from within my cast.
Hmm.
Jesus. That does look good though.
Yeah, I took it out of the oven and put it back on the stove, and then I turned around and I like did some dishes and stuff, and then I turned back around and I was like, oh yeah, that looks great. I need to like move this pan around, you know? And I grabbed it with my bare hand, and I was like, oh fuck.
I'm gonna be honest. The first time I saw that, I thought that was just like a towel. I didn't see that your fucking your hand and arm were there. I thought it was just like a towel that was just left there. You know.
And so I bought some cheesecloth to strain the potatoes.
Mhm.
I ended up not using most of it, and then I burned my hand, so I just fucking wrapped my hand in the fucking cheesecloth.
Makes sense. Is it actually going to help comfort your hand? Like, how is it right now?
Oh, that's great. But so I still have earlier this year, I got a extremely bad sunburn that like made my skin boil. And I still had the medicine left over from when that happened. So I basically I immediately fucking smothered my hand in medicine and then wrapped it in cheesecloth, and now it feels like nothing happened.
That's pretty good.
Hey,
That's like literal cure wounds. What the fuck?
Yeah. I used my herbalism kit.
Hmm.
What are you? Some sort of survivalist?
Well, I'm almost finished eating this, and then we'll get back into it.
This is the 10-minute ASMR break.
Yeah, I forgot to pause the recording too, so we're just rocking it.
You just gotta start smacking into the mic.
There were some twists and turns to that battle, I tells you.
I'll never ever hit 6 momentum.
That's what you think.
Don't worry, you have another chance. Roll initiative.
Oh
Anyway,
shit!
Like, I want you to zoom out, look at this map, and tell me that you're not going to hit 6 initiative.
I'm not.
Fuck your
I'm just
fucking
gonna be
momentum.
downed and upped and downed and upped and downed and up and down and up.
Yeah, you see the fucking sheer size of the map. That's pretty good.
I'm gonna die on every 5 to 10, not 5 to 10, every 20 to 30 movement.
That's what you get for standing next to the hobgoblin.
What is the? There's got to be like an epic thing you can do at some point as a magic user, where you can ignore target restrictions on spells for like 1 turn, and you can do that like a number of times per day equal to your prof bonus, and then you just do that, and then somebody casts mage armor, targeting you or something, or false life. Something that can usually only empower the caster, but will make Nathaniel less likely to just fucking die.
The thing is, Nathaniel doesn't have a slouch's health, 21.
So what if...
No, he's just usually like right where he can be hit by everything.
What
Yeah.
What if the first time each day that he would be reduced to 0 hit points, he could expend all of his momentum to gain that many hit points and not be reduced to 0?
Yeah, I thought about that. That could be a really good level 3 feature. Or maybe part of a subclass that's built on like survivability or something, like endurance. It would be one of those things where like the first time you build the momentum, it's slow, but then if you have to build momentum because you spent it on something, then it comes back faster or something like that. That could be like the point of it. There's probably a bunch of things like that.
I don't know why, but for some reason that reminds me of Trigomir's Q.
That just gave him more damage as he built Fury or whatever, and then you could consume it for health.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe instead of momentum allowing you to regain health, it's like if an attack would be lethal, you get to spend momentum to gain AC to dodge it. Like
Yeah, I was
preternatural.
thinking each momentum expended equals 1 AC for that attack or something. So you would really only want to use it in really dire situation. Could work.
I just realized, what was that attack earlier actually acid damage or was it poison damage?
It was acid damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was the acid arrow thing.
My passive is still useless.
Dude, this Nathaniel guy gets downed a lot.
This Akaxi character gets down a lot.
Did you say something about the down deal?
Oh, God. Down Nathaniel.
I think I killed more people this time than Akaxi.
This Nathaniel guy gets healed a lot.
Did you say sorry, did you say something about Upcoxy?
Down Daniel and Upcox. And on that note,
What's the hobgoblin's name?
You.
Abo.
No, it can't be Abo.
It's Nathaniel.
And that would be the hobgoblin equivalent of Nathaniel.
So what the hell are you doing with an orc when you can't speak the language?
don't worry, the hobgoblin can translate.
Yeah, they're weapon masters. They don't need a common language. They communicate through expertise in battle.
We speak in knife juggles.
So long as they have the same amount of momentum, they communicate telepathically through nonverbal gestures.
Saying they have autism?
Maybe.
The hobgoblin turns to you, Nathaniel, and responds with a name that perhaps you were not necessarily expecting to be as simple yet not brutish the way that orcs are. I am called Trintok.
Well, Trentok, I am Nathaniel Kaisera of the House of Kaisera. And I am honor-bound now to see you free. The only question is now, what will you do with that?
He looks you over, and also the wizard behind you, the unconscious troll snoring now loudly. Is your goal still to bring about the death of the Dragari?
Honor demands it now. I've pledged my service to this cause, to the spirits of this place. They must be purged.
Then we no longer have a quarrel, but I seek not to travel with your party any longer. That being said, there is a chance we pass by once again and join in battle for longer. In that, there is no disgust.
Nathaniel nods. As I said, you are free to leave. You did not need to take up blades, and yet you did. That is enough.
Trintok returns the dagger and light crossbow that were given to him by Akaxi to the ground, and then says, As they were not mine, I shall return them for your charge to the spider. As for the new prisoner, it was I who detained him with my words alone, though your supplies now restrain him. I had intended to make him tell me where the Dragari have been lingering, and after that, either bring him with me willingly or kill him. Do you have other ideas?
He will not join you in your quest for vengeance?
I doubt it. While orcs are fearsome foot soldiers, they are seldom useful for independent thought. And while I am a fine leader of these waste warriors, I would not count on my own captaincy to override a Drogari directive. In their minds, they have been tasked with a goal, and they will serve it out or flee from it in disgrace, at which point they are dead. They just don't know it yet.
So be it then. Here's yours. The rope and such are of little consequence. You may have them.
Wow! I didn't mean to pan you guys all the way over there. Oh. But at least Tiber knows what's up now. Trintok gives you a nod and begins to move over towards the orc. And conversing it in rather rough-sounding barks. That's a good one.
Daniel heads to, he heads over to Leosa and Skinmore to see what the hell's up.
Coxie's gonna wander around in this new part of the ruins, I guess.
Well, there's certainly ruins to your south and a strange, misshapen entity that you first mistook as some sort of lost column. It's barely moving, yet your eyes, both Zazzle and Kyle, Coxie, catch the creature's movements. The walls have collapsed and columns have come down. The ceiling threatens to fall further into disrepair with each moment, making it nigh on impossible to traverse past this horizon, though more still of the crypt hall seems to be open to you once that is cleared.
Coxie will skitter above you, Zazzle, and you will just hear the sound of a stomach rumbling.
Do you think I could eat that?
Well, I should probably make a roll to see if I know if he can eat that.
Yeah, that can be a good nature or survival, however you want to do that.
Okay. Oh, well, I have a lot more on survival, so we'll do that.
Oh shit, Tiber was trying to get his attention. You gotta do animal handling or something for Hunter. I would guess. I don't know. Didn't he get a really high roll last session? I feel like Hunter's probably pretty fond of him by now.
This is true.
Maybe not anymore.
You can add like a +2 relationship prof bonus or whatever because you're friendly. So it's like oh hey, what's up? It's mid.
You know what? I'll offer him a ration if I can get advantage.
Well, I'll let Zazzle adjudicate that.
Yeah, sure. If you want to spend a ration, that'll give you advantage on the animal handling check.
No,
Well-
so my ration was expired.
Ah,
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, you hold out the ration, and Hunter sniffs it for a moment, and then he looks at you, and his eyes just narrow before he walks away.
Oh, no.
Damn it.
Zazzle, the creature before you appears to be, again, at first some sort of collapsed column, but the slow, rhythmic breathing of the monster's enormous length soon makes it obvious that it is more than just a collapsed piece of stone. This monstrous-looking worm bears some distant resemblance, perhaps, to Bonemore, but it's much smaller, yet still terrifyingly large, with a maw that looks like it could swallow an average-sized person whole.
So, it's probably pretty dangerous.
And a Coxie could probably not eat that.
Yeah. Okay. So Zazzle's gonna look up at Akoxie, and he's gonna say, I would not suggest trying to eat such a worm. While it's not as monumentally large as Bonemore, it's likely far too large to engage and try to defeat and consume.
What's the point? But
I'm just
seriously,
saying.
what's the point? Why is it here?
It's a burrowing worm. We're underground. Do you need it spelled out more?
Right, but like, right here.
Probably looking for prey. Just as you are.
How? Isn't looking implied has eyes?
That feeling for prey. Does it matter?
I don't know. I'm still mad that I can't eat it.
I mean, if you're willing to risk being eaten, I suppose you could engage the worm. I just wouldn't suggest it.
Yeah, I don't know. I keep dying and then not dying, and it's a very weird process. I feel like I hear things in my head when it happens, and then I'm back alive. It's all very strange. How about we just go find something interesting?
I don't think we should get too far from the group.
I didn't say that. I just said something interesting.
Well, yes, but in order to find something interesting, we would have to go looking around for it. I think we've gone about as far as we should before returning to the group.
What if we just go over by those stairs? No point.
Zazzle is going to sigh, and then he's like, "Of course, fine. We can go over to the stairs. I'll bring my torch with you so you can see. Unless you can see in the dark. I'm not very familiar with spiders like you."
No, the spiders themselves can't, but I think Shagrath gave me some dark vision or whatever.
Interesting. Well, try not to rely too much on those powers from Shagrath.
Yeah, I'd say the same thing about you and Nathaniel, but I don't know. We probably would be dead if we didn't have those.
What?
What exactly were you going to investigate?
What's over here? But yeah, I got a 1, so it doesn't matter.
Well,
While looking around very briefly and probably not actually taking anything in because he's half dead, he'll say, "You know the powers from that ghost lady."
Oh, okay. I see. I don't think those should be an issue at all.
Well, that seems hopeful.
Says the one who's getting powers from an evil god of death and silence.
Well, hey, I never asked for those. He just deemed me worthy. Technically, I
still
never
using
entered a
them.
contract.
Anyway,
Would
Zazzle would like to look around as well.
Right. I was gonna say maybe Zazzle would like to investigate as well. Zazzle, as you approach this place in the midst of your conversation, whatever you or Akaxi might have said next will probably be cut short by your reaction to a quite putrid stench. A stench of waste. It's barely there at first, and then, oh yes, it's there. The closer you get, you surmise that perhaps this is one of those sewers you've heard about that occasionally some civilized folk use.
Oh, what is that? That's the stench of waste. This is a sewer. Oh, I sure hope the drow aren't hiding in there.
Yeah, I don't know. The other one didn't taste too good, so hoping it's not related.
Well, it could explain the stench. Can you smell, Spider?
Sadly.
I like that Hunter also ran away from it as if repulsed by the stench. That's good.
He's over there just like I'll wait for you guys to come back.
Yeah.
I mean, as I stand up here, I clearly hear nothing, so this must be Shagrath's way of telling me that they are plenty silent and nothing needs to be explored over there.
I like that he's trying to embody the will of Shagrath, however imperfectly.
It's quiet over there. It's fine.
Shagrath must love libraries.
As Hunter, moves away from you all, something will seemingly catch his attention. Down beyond the wreckage and crushed ground.
I think in response, Hunter will probably
Oh,
for a bit. For Zazzle to come
God.
over.
Oh God! Oh fuck!
What?
You can't see.
Zazzle can't see it.
It's him. He's back.
You can't see, so you don't know.
Oh my God.
What is it? Hunter?
Flash of bone.
Oh my God, he's back.
Listen, Anacoxy doesn't know anything about that.
Oh my God, he's back.
So
He's so back. This is where he
Hunter's
went.
gonna try to bring Zazzle closer so you can see.
I wouldn't go near that. No.
Everywhere there's red crystals, there's fucking.
Can I cease to exist now?
And now that Zazzle has seen it, Coxie will go, all right, I hate to ask this, but you think I could eat that?
Yeah, buddy.
You guys are gonna get us all killed because you can't fucking rest between fights.
So it's all I see, and I feel like that's enough.
What do I?
If
What do I
you know what that is?
identify what this is?
It's the Shambler.
Oh
If
shit!
if you could recognize what that was by the arm, holy shit, buddy!
I hope that's not me.
It's not, thankfully. It's much better.
This is why you're responsible for
Almost
the
closer than
declining
me,
birth
though.
rates.
Hey, I'm just saying, this thing compared to the Shambler, at least this thing doesn't have a Twitter account. Got him.
Don't look up my Twitter.
Got him.
So what was?
Got him.
So what did
Whoever
Zazzle
watches
even
this
say
with
in
this or
response?
do not do that. Under
Oh,
any circumstance.
Zazzle wanted to know if he could roll anything to identify what this is.
You can go for. Let's see. First, give me
You
an
can-
investigation check.
You can make an I don't know check.
Can I assist him?
Zazzle is also blind, I guess.
No, it's not about blindness. That was because I wanted you to be able to try to identify. That was to identify what check to make. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
like I don't even know what kind of entity this is. Well, Zazzle, with your torch, as you approach, you see faintly through all of the cracks and fallen rock, there looms a creature that doesn't seem to have turned its attention towards you, but it's either on some sort of raised pedestal beyond the cracks or very, very tall. Taller than Tiber, taller than anything that you've seen before that still could be resembling a humanoid form. And what little you can see of its arms provides an extenuating amount of spikes and other melee implements with which to impale people on. A grim and evil-looking entity, no doubt. Certainly one that you would not want to trifle with without some forewarning of what it is capable of and what its purpose is. Despite that, it is seemingly focused somewhere westward as opposed to looking directly at you. And then, as Acoxy also attempts to sort of identify anything about the creature, its neck suddenly snaps to look at you both.
Yes. So Zazzle is gonna whisper to Acoxy, and he's gonna say, I think we need to go back. Like now.
Acoxy
Thing
will.
can cast Misty Step, by the way.
Acoxy, without looking at you, still keeping his many eyes on the creature, will say, "Yeah, but Hunter thinks he can take it, right, Hunter?
Hunter whines.
No, Hunter, you're supposed to be courageous here. You like
Hunter-
bones, don't you?
Hunter shakes his head and whines again.
Zazzle,
Hunter,
you
you really-
and Akaxi will both hear inside your head, I love bones.
So Zazzle's eyes
Run.
open wide, and he says, "We have none," and then starts going the other way, and the hunter runs past him.
Akaxi will say out loud.
It was pretty silent to you. You must be Shagrath's friend. I might go now.
Come again.
I might go now?
Come back again.
Oh, that's what you meant. What happens if I come back?
Bone.
He steals your bones.
I'm a spider. We don't really have bones.
Bone.
You have, yeah, you just have bones on the outside instead of the inside. Makes them easier to get to.
This is still pretty quiet of you.
Meanwhile.
I really like come again. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, that was really good.
I thought I'd own you with that one in the moment.
Somehow worse in response. Tiber is at an angle.
He's just having a little rest.
He's chilling.
Elongated time.
Hey guys, I found a quiet friend.
Friend is an interesting way of describing that creature.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh yeah,
What he
before
found is
before you guys launch into that, Eric did talk to Tiber briefly, but I don't think I got a response from him.
What was said?
Eric said, I sent it in chat a while ago. Eric said, Tiber, you trust this thing? And he was trying to be quiet about it, but he was gesturing at the hobgoblin.
Tiber glances at the hobgoblin and he glances at Eric and he says,
I'm not worried so much about him as I'm worried about this.
and then I thrust the necklace into Eric's hands as if I'm ridding myself of something that disgusts me.
Eric grasps it in a gauntlet and looks down at it somewhat confusedly, and then looks back up at it and says, not your style?
Not at all, my friend. Only weak people wear shit like that.
I really wish Eric was about to put it on when you said that, but he wasn't. That would have been a really good moment for him to be like, yeah, you're right, and then pocket it instead. Well, I guess I can take it out of your inventory now.
Look, buddy, I'm trusting you with this one. That's another one of those things that will talk to you if you wear it. Don't put it on. Don't give it to the others. Don't let them know that you have it. Just hang on to it. And if we make it out of this damn place, we'll turn it in, and it can be kept in a vault somewhere where it belongs.
It's a good idea, Tiber. I feel like I hear enough voices as it is, so I'll just keep it somewhere safe. And maybe it'll be worth some gold on the surface.
Well, after everything we put up with here, I hope for damn sure that we all get a promotion and a pension and whatever else in whatever order.
I like the way you think.
What the hell is a pension?
You don't know that. You're not even here yet.
Oh, that would have been a good entrance.
It would have been, but I think you had more pressing matters to attend to. That being
Yeah.
said, Leoza wasn't planning on having much of a response to what you said, but she does look over at the sleeping troll, Nathaniel, and says, I think we have a little bit of time to figure that out. Besides, this whole extra room next door bodes to be treacherous and interesting all at once. And this one is still slumbering. Shall we? And she gestures towards the door past the troll. If
Nathaniel nods and follows.
All right. Perfect. Now everybody can be all rejoined at the same time.
We can hear about Satan's Clubhouse of Bones.
Bone.
He wants your bones.
Hey, we found something interesting.
Was it more dead things for you to suck on?
No, this was, well, actually, it might have been dead, but also alive. Hobgoblin, are you familiar with a very tall humanoid with spiked arms? Speaks in your head, asks about bones.
Kind of looks like he could have beat Tiber in an arm wrestle. Just saying, don't shoot the messenger.
Trintok looks at the two of you. And he pulls his captive orc to the side and steps round and says, whatever that thing is, I hear it's related to the Drogari. Not as a experiment of theirs, more as an experiment of whatever made the Drogari. But I can't tell you much. We are under strict orders to not talk to them.
Oh, so we have to kill it.
Nathaniel will don the ring of the lady at the mention of these ill tidings.
You'll feel the presence there in your mind, or perhaps in your spirit, and as she sort of is brought forth, you get the sense that she's looking at you expectantly.
Nathaniel will say, fuck, he doesn't know what a fucking Spider-Man is, so he's just gonna say,
Akaxi brings news of strange and terrible monsters among the elves. Do you know of what he speaks? Tall and spike-armed and undead, perhaps.
If you broke their skulls, you would find plenty of blood. Those misbegotten creatures are agents of a powerful force. One that I believe has wriggled free from the influences of the Silent Sisters and, as a result, the Drogari as well. There's an uneasy tension and alliance between them. But don't be surprised if you don't get much useful information out of the orcs and their ilk.
You think these demons would turn upon the elves if given the chance?
It may be that such a change in heart is already underway. But I do not speak to the spawn of betrayers unless I am absolutely compelled to. My information is limited.
I see. Are they a greater threat than would you say that they are a greater threat than even the Dark Ones?
Their capacity is impressive, but their numbers do not seem as widespread as the Drogari are. Nor do they have servants who carry out their every whim and will as efficiently as the orcs and their kind. I would caution to avoid them, but that doesn't seem to happen with your party.
It is our purpose to destroy all evil we come across.
Then I may only wish you luck.
You know, it asked me to come back, so I think we should just rest real quick and then go back and kill it.
I agree, Kyle of the Deep. Let
That
us.
wasn't my
let
mom's
us.
name.
What? Oh, okay, fine. I agree,
Son of mom.
Devour.
That's a good one. Devour. Pretty accurate.
Yeah. One who devours.
One who is.
We
Yeah.
should restrain the troll and seek out this abomination. Put it to the sword. Elf enemy or not, it is misbegotten.
I think it would be a bit hasty to immediately go and engage in another combat without
Yeah.
tending to our wounds first.
Yeah, I mean, that was my plan, was we rest first and then we go back.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh,
Yeah, but he
you
also
just
said
let's
rest
go
for
kill
a
it.
bit, so
Yeah.
that doesn't necessarily, Zazzle being more cautious than that is sensible.
Yeah, I would like to rest for a long rest, actually.
Yeah.
That was the implication, but Coxie just doesn't know how to
Since
speak.
3/4 of the party died.
I think everybody
Well,
needs all of
I'm
their
alive.
epic stuff. So.
Yeah. Especially since that thing seems a little scary. I don't know.
Everybody's gonna need all their bones for this one.
As you guys speak
That's
it
right.
out, Coxie will skitter into the other room, put this orc in a cocoon on the ceiling, and start to put webbing all over the troll to make sure it can't go anywhere.
We'll
Okay.
move the troll into the storeroom and rest there after we secure her thoroughly. We'll see if we can. Once she wakes, we'll see if we can bind her in honor. But if needs be, we'll have to find a way to set a guard.
Eric kind of groans and says, well, it's not like we can trust Skidmore to do it. He'd just jump in her pot, start it up on himself.
Skidmore is an unconventional ally, but he has proved true through several battles already. Let us not downplay his usefulness, Brother Eric.
I'll help with leaving the troll.
Trintok steps to the rest of the group and says, it does concern me that right before the troll, her wayward offspring was struck and she said nothing and did nothing. Wasn't the whole conceit of this she-woman that she would be a mother to the wastes?
I am guessing the Drogari had something to do with it.
I wish for an interrogation to find the truth of this matter. Which is why she cannot be harmed in her current state. We must restrain her.
I swear to God, if you burn this troll alive, I'm going to.
Where's Skidmore?
Passed out behind the tower of blood.
Oh, well, I left my torch behind. Whatever.
Oh, were you trying to attach it to yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Don't worry.
Oh
about
yeah,
the
you
light
placed it on the ground, I think.
Well, I made it when he placed it on the ground, but he has it active. It just doesn't have the animation.
I'm gonna fix it to my glaive again.
Okay. You grabbing Skidmore in the process?
I'm gonna come over and gently, I'm gonna give Skidmore a gentle smack to try and wake him up.
Hey, it's not time to sleep yet. Wake up.
Perfect. Well, I guess you can. I'm trying to think of what skill check could you use to try to wake somebody up via physical force. Would that still be a medicine check?
I mean, could be an unarmed attack.
Yeah, but he's that would make him more unconscious. I mean, Tiber's already done that. I forget who he did that to recently, but he already did that.
He did it to Hobgoblin.
Was it the Hobgoblin? I guess so, probably. I felt like it was somebody else too, but yeah, that's a pretty good one. If that he just does that and they fall more limp, and he just like, all right, whatever, and carries them around. How about sleight of hand? I say survival. That's like a survival thing. Try to like jerk somebody back to motion. Yeah. Oh shit,
Yeah.
Dude! Skidmore fucking jerks back up and like sits up as if he's woken the dead. He just did like a sit up totally vertically without bending his legs at all, and he's like, ah!
Tiber shushes him.
Why you wake Skidmore and then shush him? Skidmore always yell when he wakes up.
Tiber points towards the unconscious troll, and then he looks to Skidmore and he says,
Look, buddy, your captor is unconscious, and we killed all of her buddies. So you tell me, you want to get some revenge?
Who Skidmore get revenge against?
Skidmore looks confused.
Well, she keeps feeding you, right? She keeps feeding you even when you're not hungry. She feeds you even when you're full. So what if we take her into the food room and we tie her down and then we feed her everything in the food room?
Oh, that would be very vengeful for a troll mother not like food.
After all, she was trying to kill you, I think.
Skidmore think if you feed lots, maybe you get strong. But Skidmore,
And he thumbs the spot on his chest that's still sort of healing, sort of not bleeding anymore.
Skidmore not strong enough. It's clearly vengeance makes Skidmore stronger, right?
Well, even if it doesn't, I'm kind of strong, so how does it stop you?
Okay. Skidmore, prepare food then.
And he stumbles back up and starts walking into the food room.
I'll return, approaching Akaxi, and I will say,
Hey, Kyle,
Ah,
can you make some more web so I can pull this troll back into the food room?
We could
okay.
we could say that Akaxi was just finishing webbing the orc, and then it kind of makes sense to line it up, right?
What do you mean?
Because you were already going to web the troll, but that was not. That would have been counterproductive to what Tiber was doing. So I was thinking that Tiber could walk up to you, and as you were about to web the troll, instead of keeping her there, it's more fit for transport, right?
Oh, yeah. Coxie will do the webbing, however long it takes.
Okay. I'll say, I mean, for a beast of that size, it will take a moment, but, a few minutes or whatever. Maybe a minute. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. That got longer, actually.
there's, like, sometime in the next couple minutes, this troll's gonna wake up, fucking Nat 20, escape its bindings, and then Nat 20 kill somebody.
He feels it in his bones. As you're saying that, or maybe right before you say that, Nathaniel, Leoza says, I didn't detect any magics afoot that would alter the mind of a creature or compel it that way, so however they managed to do it, it's either beyond my capabilities to detect, or it's another vector of persuasion.
I would suspect it wouldn't be of a magical nature, but instead maybe some kind of blackmail or threat.
She seemed pretty upset about the death of her so-called children, but when that was leveraged against her by Nathaniel, it had no purchase. So whatever they had to convince her of a different method of carrying out her fate must have been convincing.
Did my internet break and you said something, or I feel like everybody just cut out for a second?
Oh yeah, we were just Leoza was talking with Nathaniel and Zazzle about the presence of like the absence of magic used on the troll to compel her, so something else must have been doing it. That was all.
Yep.
So Tiber is now equipped with web that's encasing the troll and allowing some form of primitive transport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Suggesting next no response from the troll, Typer will attempt to pull the troll into the room.
Okay. Give me an athletics check. That'll dictate how fast it goes. All right. Well, you'll see Tiber moving as somewhat effortlessly, as sometimes Tiber does with heavy loads, into the storeroom with the troll in tow.
Coxie will be bringing the orc into the storeroom to try and put it in one of the pots.
That's pretty good.
Remind me which pot Skinmore wasn't in.
This one.
What's happening to the troll?
Once in the room, Tyler will take some rope and attempt to secure the troll to this rather large chair.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like a sort of stool almost.
As the orc marinates, Coxie will help out with the securing with more webs.
Eh.
Good thinking, Tiber. We'll need to start getting this work done sooner rather than later.
That's right. We're gonna make sure this troll eats every last thing in this room, including her words.
And then I get to eat it
Nathaniel
afterwards,
raises
right?
an eyebrow and says,
What?
Yeah, you heard me. She fed our poor, helpless little buddy Skidmore until his little bone more summoning gut was about to burst. And now we're gonna make sure she eats double her weight.
Guys, this doesn't sound like
Tiber,
such
I
a
do
bad
want
life.
to ask her questions about the drow and the orcs. Please don't make our gut explode before then.
Well, you're gonna have to ask her questions in between courses.
In the
Also,
meantime,
I would
Eric
like
lights
us
the
to
lamp.
eat some of these rich stalks.
Nathaniel will begin to loot the room, looking for things of weaponly interest, but then moving on to just making a nice meal with maybe some meat that's not, dried.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Good spot to have a
Coxie
nice
is
long rest.
grown impatient and will pull the orc out and start eating it.
You barely noticed the marinade. Well, while Nathaniel ends up making himself food, and Kyle has secured himself food, and Skidmore's making food to feed to the troll, and Tiber's securing the troll, Zazzle should play us out with whatever he intends to do.
Zazzle is gonna look through the food for treats for Hunter.
Ah, yeah, you'll definitely find some sausage links or something, Some
Nice.
not, it's medieval sausage links, so it's not like modern sausage. But it won't be factory
Right.
perfect. But
So he's gonna turn to Hunter, and he's gonna speak in a language that none of you understand. And then you will see Hunter sit down, and then Zazzle will throw one of the sausage links up into the air, and Hunter will jump up, snatching the sausage link right out of the air into his maw, quickly gulping it down, and then excited for another as Zazzle continues to throw a second and then a third sausage link for Hunter to catch. Yeah,
fucking tricks.
that's right. And then he's gonna pet Hunter, and you'll hear Zazzle speak more in a language you guys don't understand, but he'll have a big smile on his face.
As you do when showing off your epic animal companion, druidic companion.
That's right.
Well, guys, I am impressed that you found your way into a long rest, and also that you found the bone. Not Bone More, just Bone. Bones.
Just Bones.
Mr. Bones.
Please, Bone.
Mr. Bones.
Bone, please. Yeah.
I love
Unless-
bones.
Boneless.
Bone.
Yep,
that was Zazzle's response. We have no bones.
Yeah, we have none, and then immediately starts running away.
that's the actual secret boss of this level.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
guys have to knock down the wall or whatever the fuck to get up past there, but it's pretty.
Dude, it was fucking gay, man. Gay elf, man.
You know, I also hope that monster is a high level caster, so you can cast polymorph on someone to turn them into a chicken, and then turn them into chicken wings, so you can eat their bones.
I thought you were gonna say so you could turn him into a chicken, and then Narath kneels before the chicken.
Dude, that would be the full circle, because that's literally Slayer.
Nah, he polymorphs Zazzle into a living skeleton and then says, "Now you have bones."
I can see your
Narath
bones
can
now.
become one of those bone monsters. He has the crystal for it.
But after he turns you into the skeleton, you get the ultimate line, which will be boneless, more like bone more.
And then Tyver summons Bone More and eats the fucker.
Yeah, Tiber will be like, "This was a waste, but it was also worth it."
Well, no, he'll say Bone More, and then that'll remind Tiber, and Tiber will begin dancing, which is out of context is really fucking funny. To just, like, my body just got turned into a skeleton. Dance, gotta dance to stay alive. Dance. Like my life
How many
depends on
turns does it take to summon Bonemore?
depends on his roles, I guess. Dude, the power of dance compelling you is really good. I like that. A tremor dance, you know. Well, that's pretty honestly.
When D&D is just a dyslexic fuck up through DDR.
Yeah. I guess I should add homie and other homie.
Where's Skidmore?
Do you need Skidmore here?
Come on, yeah, dude, come on. He's a homie by now. Skidmore is more of a homie than Leosa ever was.
To be honest, Leo's is very cold. Very cold.
You're just making a chill touch joke.
I wasn't. I'm kind of like zoinked out, man. But yeah, that makes sense now.
Yeah.
We're gonna take Skidmore to the.
She's definitely a warlock.
Yeah, Warlock.
Leo's a warlock.
We're gonna take Skidmore to the end of this campaign. He will be a level 6 cave dweller,
Hmm.
and he will become the king of the Drow.
Oh, you can't
Now
be king.
I am
King of the Moor.
known as King Moor.
Dude, Bonemore and Skidmore are gonna combine to create Human Moor.
He can be
Boneskin.
Warden of the Deeps. That will
Well,
be his
no,
title.
they need they also need flesh more
Mm,
and blood more.
makes sense. Organ more.
Yeah,
For wars.